After 4 decades, the infamous Hells Angels packed up their Manhattan clubhouse and relocated here to the Bronx.
And their presence becoming clearly known to residents after bullets flew into their clubhouse. Now, some in the community concerned about their newest neighbors and their intentions on the quiet Throgs Neck block.
As Team 12 investigative reporter Aisha McKenzie finds out, they've bought more than one property in the borough.
The area surrounding Longstreet Avenue in the Throgs Neck section of the Bronx can be described as fairly quiet. Houses nicely lined along the Long Island Sound and families making up most of this neighborhood.
This area doesn't seem like things that would happen around here.
But the stillness in the night air cut short on January 2nd. Meet the newest members of the neighborhood, Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, and the clubhouse at 241 Longstreet Avenue, the target of the gunfire you heard from that doorbell camera.
It was a little concerning, but you can't blame them, really. I mean, it's like blaming a victim for getting shot at. Do you blame the shooter or do you blame the victim?
Their reputation preceding their arrival and anticipated motor exhaust sounds, known as one of the most notorious biker gangs in the nation.
We're kind of having second doubts about having them as neighbors.
Allegations of criminal activity marking this group, but also known for charity, their annual toy drive during the holiday season. Some people in Throgs Neck aren't forgetting the gunshots heard on that late January night, and they can't shake the fear of what could have happened either.
There's maybe car theft, maybe broken windows here and there, but never at this magnitude, not at gun shooting and stuff like that.
Windows now boarded up at this clubhouse and police keeping a very close eye. However, our investigation found this isn't the only property the club has bought after selling their longtime East Village, New York City chapter headquarters in Manhattan. That clubhouse sold for $7.7 million. And looking deeper into city documents, Team 12 uncovered that Church of the Angels, Inc., which is under Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, has purchased 4 properties in total in the Bronx. 3 in Throgs Neck. Those addresses are 11 Hollywood Avenue, 3088 Allen Place, and 3090 Allen Place. And then there's one over on City Island, and that one is 415 City Island Avenue, all acquired between June and October of 2019. But they don't necessarily occupy these locations.
I represented a corporation that bought up properties, and I represented an LLC that bought up properties.
And listed on the deed documents is the law offices of Edmund Pryor. Now, he wouldn't directly tell us he worked with Hells Angels.
Those are the entities that I represented.
And do you still currently represent them?
I have no pending matters for them.
Pryor was also a part-time employee of Bronx Councilman Mark Jonai, which made some residents question the councilman's involvement with the club. Well, we reached out to Jonai's office, and they deny any connections, telling News 12 in a statement, quote, "This was a private transaction that had no reporting requirement to any elected official or the local community board." However, the Northeast Bronx activist group consisting of business owners, tenants, and clergy calling on Community Board 10 to host a town hall or public hearing. A notice they sent out to the media reads, 14 gunshots was the last straw. 1 or more of those bullets could have ricocheted into someone's home and possibly killing someone.
They roll deep, 100, 200, maybe 300 bikers. It's their culture. And so, yeah, we are concerned that they'll roll up in the neighborhood.
Give them a chance. They haven't done anything wrong. They've been kind. They introduced themselves to everybody. I have no concerns.
And some in the neighborhood just waiting till it gets a bit warmer outside to see if Hells Angels and their slew of bikes will mess or mesh with the fabric of their community.